Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY. First, my little disclaimer, this is not financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Please be aware that I'm invested big into Hut 8 mining. Okay, let's jump right into it. So, 7 months ago I did my first video about Hut 8. It was November 2020, so that was a time when everything was starting. Bitcoin was moving up. These stocks started to move up, and at that time Hut 8 was traded at 1.24 Canadian dollars. We are right now at 4.65 dollars, so a big increase since then. But when you look at the chart here, I mean, we were at close to 16 Canadian dollars in February, so that's a huge drop since then. But a lot of things happened since then. I mean, Bitcoin dropped. From a fundamental perspective, in my opinion, these stocks are still very interesting. Right now, every trader is moving away from crypto, or a lot of people have left, a lot of people got burned. But if Bitcoin rises again, then I think a lot of these people will come back and a lot of new money will flow in. So that's why I'm still invested in these stocks like Hut 8 mining. So time to talk a little bit about this company. First of all, we have right now the situation that the global network hash rate of Bitcoin is dropping huge. So we had a top in May at 191 exahash on the daily, and we are right now at approximately 90 exahash down here. So the hash rate halved, so it dropped by 50%. That means the miners are mining 50% more Bitcoin in the upcoming weeks, or maybe 40%, because maybe we're going up again very soon. I don't know exactly, but the increase is gonna be big. And as you probably know, the difficulty adjustment for the difficulty adjusts every 2 weeks approximately. So all 2016 blocks, there is an adjustment in dependence to the hash rate. So if the hash rate is very high, then the difficulty goes up, because the target is always a block every 10 minutes. Right now, the difficulty is still high from the last adjustment. It's at approximately 20 here. And since then, the hash rate dropped hard. So the next difficulty is gonna be at 15 or something like this. So that's a 25% drop, or maybe more. We haven't seen a 25% drop in Bitcoin history, as I'm aware of. So that's the biggest drop. And you probably know that a lot of miners are leaving China. They all had to shut down their big mining operations. China was owning like 50-60% of the network hash rate. And that's also a big chance for miners in other locations of the world, like Hut 8, for example. So the conditions are improving because of this dropping hash rate. Also, Bitcoin looks like it wants to go up again. We are right now at 35,000 US dollars. And the operations from Hut 8, they're all based in Alberta right now. So we have the big facility here in Medicine Hat. We can go here. This is a fleet of mobile containers here, but they are fixed here. We have this, I think it's close to 60 containers here. And they're hosting these miners in there, and they have a gas-fired power plant here. As I'm aware of, this is owned by the city of Medicine Hat. So Hut 8 gets a lot of electricity generated from this gas-fired power plant, and they buy the rest from the grid right now. So from the last talk I had with Hut 8, I think they said they have right now like 15% of renewable energy, like wind power, they're consuming, but they want to increase this number. We have natural gas, which has a carbon footprint, but from all these fossil fuels, it has the lowest carbon footprint. It's better than oil, better than coal, as you probably know. The other facility is located in Drumheller, so that's in north of Medicine Hat. It's this location here. So as I'm aware of, they have like more than 40 containers there, and they're hosting a lot of miners there too. The market cap of Hut 8 is right now at 660 million Canadian dollars, which in US it's right now 540 million Canadian dollars. The shares outstanding are approximately 142 million right now. And yeah, if we compare the market cap to the peers, for example, the big US companies like Riot, Blockchain, or Mara, they're above, or especially Riot is above 3 billion US dollars. So that's a lot higher. So in my opinion, a lot of these Canadian mining stocks, especially Hut 8, they look very undervalued compared to these US competitors. To be honest, Riot and Mara, for example, they did a great job, that's for sure, and that's why they deserve that the market cap is very high. But I think that these stocks like Hut 8, they have some, they should have a lot of potential to catch up to these US competitors there. Yeah, the big news in the last few weeks for Hut 8 Mining announces approval to list shares on NASDAQ. So they are now traded on NASDAQ. The ticker is HUT there. And the great thing here is with Hut 8, they are the only miner which is traded on the NASDAQ Global Select Market, which is the tier 1, which has the highest standard. And yeah, I think if we would have seen this in February or so, the stock would have jumped like 50%. But yeah, we had a slight increase here, but then there was there was a big offering there, dilution, and yeah, since then the stock dropped again. So the question is of course now, is it all over now here with the drop? Has it bottomed out, and do we move up again? I think we need a significant Bitcoin move to get these stocks like Hut 8 out from the bottom here and to make a significant move. I mean, I started to invest in Hut 8 in 2019 or maybe 2018, bought my first shares there. I was through the bear market. It was a tough time. So I know these situations when the stock is down and you're in big red. But what I have learned about this industry, when there's blood on the streets, when these stocks are down and everyone is crying, that's probably a good time to buy. So I mean, Hut 8 is right now 25% of my portfolio, so it's difficult for me to increase more because it's already my biggest position. But I see a huge potential here for Hut 8 if Bitcoin makes a move, and if the sentiment changes for Bitcoin and for Hut 8. Okay, so let's move on. We got news yesterday, and about Hut 8 provides corporate update following recent financing and ongoing new machine installation initiatives. So first of all, they right now have 1.2 exahash operational in Medicine Hat and Drumheller. And what is great, we got some goals here. So they want to have 2.5 to 3 exahash at the end of 2021. So that's approximately the number which Bitfarms wants to go at the end of 2021, or Hive Blockchain. They also want to have 2.5 or the goal is 3 exahash in Bitcoin mining. So these Canadian miners, they're the same. They're gonna be at the same level at the end of 2021 when they can reach their goals. And the good thing is here they want to have 6 exahash by mid 2022. So that's a huge number. We know that Bitfarms wants to have 8 exahash at the end of 2022. We know that Riot wants to have 8 exahash in 2022, and Mara more than 10 exahash in Q2 2022. So Mara is in terms of hash rate, disclosed hash rate and goals, it's the number one. But it looks like these companies like Hut 8, they want to play big and they want to go big too. So gonna be interesting when they can reach these 6 exahash. I mean, Hut 8 was very conservative in their communication in the last few months. So that was also one part the investors didn't like, because we didn't know where they want to go, what is the goal for Hut 8 in terms of hash rate. So now we have the goal. I think it's a big goal, And I think when Hut 8 says we want to have 6 exahash mid 2022, they will get there, because yeah, they're very conservative in their communication. Right now they own more than 3,800 Bitcoin. I mean, Mara owns now more than 5,500 Bitcoin, so Mara is number 1 in terms of Bitcoin holdings. Hut 8 is number 2 here with 3,800, and they're planning to hold more than 5,000 Bitcoin at the end of the year. So that means 200 Bitcoin each month. Yeah, I think that's very likely. I think they can surpass this number because of the hash rate drop and the difficulty adjustment right now. Maybe they plan to sell a few when the price is high to fund the operations, to don't have to dilute always. So yeah, I think 5,000 is a good number here. Pretty big Bitcoin holdings. So what are they want to do with the latest offering? So again, after the NASDAQ news, Hut 8 diluted with more than 20% of the float. Yeah, people were angry about this, me too, because Hut 8 started to move up, and then there was this big dilution happening. But okay, it's over now, and we finally got the plans here, what they want to do with the money. So first of all, they want to pay NVIDIA for these CMPs. So these are the special GPUs for mining Ethereum, for example. They paid like 15 million, I think, in Q1, and they have to pay another 15 million now. So it's 30 million US dollars for these 10,000 GPUs. I mean, that's not cheap for a GPU, but I will show you the data later. They have to pay the 5,400 micro BT. I think some of them were already paid in Q1, but yeah, they will have to pay the rest now. And yeah, they're talking about the expansion here, the PPA, the power purchase agreement with Validus Power Corporation. So Validus is an energy company. They're specialized in turning flare gas into electricity. So they have this mobile generating power fleet there. They have a mobile gas turbine with more than 30 megawatts, which is huge. They have a lot of motors there, mobile motors to generate electricity, and they want to transform this electricity into Bitcoin with Hut 8. So, and Hut 8 is building a new facility here with Validus Power with 100 megawatt in Alberta. So right now Hut 8 has like more than 109 megawatts operational. And yeah, they want to have another 100 megawatt facility in Alberta. So yeah, that's more than 200 megawatt, which is also a very big number. What's also very good is that they're talking about opportunistic deals directly with mining hardware vendors. So we know that right now the mining machines, the prices are coming down a little bit because of the China exodus of the miners. So there are a lot of second-hand machines on the market. So every miner should now try to get to grab some machines there, maybe second-hand or maybe new machines from orders which are cancelled. So I hope that Hut 8 will get some miners here that would help to get the hash rate up immediately. Okay, so they have deployed like 2,400 of these 5,400 watts miners, M30S. Yeah, let's go to MicroBT. That's the manufacturer of the watts miner. The M30S, it's 88 terahash, so it's one of the most efficient miners here. Right now, the spot price is, or on this website here, it's 11,300 US dollars. But you can also see it's sold out. So they're incredibly expensive now. They are all sold out, so very difficult to get these machines. A very good machine. Yeah, and we have this 10,000 NVIDIA CMPs HX. So when we go to the NVIDIA website here, we can see the different models here. And the best one is 86 megahash with the electricity consumption of 320 watts. But Hut 8 said, okay, we are buying 10,000 cards with 1.6 terahash. So the numbers don't fit here. So we have even a better model, which is the latest one here. It's the 170HX here with 164 mega hash and a power consumption of 250 watts. So yeah, that's incredible efficient for GPU. Yeah, and when we have these GPUs here with 1600 gigahash or 1.6 terahash, these 10,000, they will only consume like 2.5 megawatts here. With right now, the cost for mining Ethereum and convert it into Bitcoin would be $3,000 per mined Bitcoin. So that's very efficient with the current mining fleet and with the increase in hash rate over the next few weeks here. So Hut 8 should mine like more than 10 Bitcoin a day when these Ethereum or these GPUs are installed. I will show you here. So with a Bitcoin hash rate right now of 1.2 exahash with a power consumption of approximately 100 megawatt, I think it's a little bit less. Yeah, you're mining right now 8.2 Bitcoins a day with a revenue of $290,000 a day and a profit of 190,000 US. Yeah, in a month you can see the revenue is 8.6 million here, so that's a lot. And yeah, when they get these GPUs, so they want to have it all operational at the end of August. Right now with 1.6 terahash and 3 megawatts here, you will get like 49 Ether per day if you want to convert it into Bitcoin, and that's what Hut 8 plans to convert the biggest part into Bitcoin. Yeah, that turns out into 3 Bitcoin. The revenue would be 105,000 US dollars a day. So 3 Bitcoin at approximately 35,000 right now. The price makes sense. So the cost, the electricity cost, gonna be like 3,000 for 3 Bitcoin. So it's gonna be below 3,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. But yeah, and an incredible profit here. So yeah, I think this is a very profitable operation there. Hope they can get it soon online, because we know that Ethereum, yeah, the mining profitability for Ethereum, it comes in waves here. So in July, August, September, we had the first big wave here of this bull run. We had these peaks here. This was the transaction fee craze and the DeFi craze. And yeah, we had the second wave here in Q1 this year, with also crazy peaks, but also the base profitability, you can say here, without these big peaks, has risen. Yeah, and what I expect for Ethereum is a third wave here. We are bottoming out here at 6 cents per mega hash here. And the question is, when do we move up again? You know that the London hard fork for Ethereum will be online in July, and a big part of this hard fork or this upgrade is EIP 1559. We have talked about this a lot, and yeah, that's the fee market change. So the transaction fees, a big part of the transaction fees is going to be burned, so that the transaction fee reward for the miners is going down. But when we go to the transaction fees right now, they are already pretty much down here. It's less than 20% of the total mining reward is in transaction fees right now, so they can't go much lower. So I think we have a good base here right now for the mining profitability. So I don't expect a big impact right now. Of course, we will not have these crazy peaks here again, but yeah, I think Ethereum is primed for a big bull run, because everyone is bullish, or a lot of people are bullish on Ethereum. The usage is great. We have all these DeFi platforms on Ethereum. So I think, yeah, it will only go up in the long term. Of course, we don't know exactly when, but it's now back above 2,000 US dollars. So yeah, I think Ethereum has a big future. So we have this upgrade here, and when the fees are burned, Ethereum has a deflationary effect. So the new generating Ethereum will be maybe the amount is going to be maybe smaller than the burned part. So there's something like a cap now on Ethereum, no fixed cap like in Bitcoin at 21 million, but the supply is gonna decrease for Ethereum, and that should be also a bullish effect on the price of Ethereum. So transaction fees will go down, but the price of Ethereum is likely to go up again. And we have the difficulty bomb delay to December 2021. So we know that that Ethereum wants to go proof of stake. So they don't want to have proof of work on Ethereum here. So that's a risk for the Ethereum miners. Definitely, there's gonna be the difficulty bomb implemented in December 2021. So they already delayed the difficulty bomb in the last 5 years, like 3, 4, 5 times. I don't know. So it's likely that they will delay it again. But if not, if they're on track with the proof of stake migration here, which should happen in early 2022, if they can get there, then it's gonna be more difficult to mine Ethereum starting December. And we already had 3 difficulty bombs which started on Ethereum and then got delayed again. So difficulty bomb means the difficulty increases slowly but surely, exponential, then later more and more exponential here, and it's gonna be more difficult to mine Ethereum. The biggest one here, it was in 2017. So from the start here, it was in April until it gets delayed again with another hard fork. It was like, it was October here. It was 6 months. So when it starts in December, so at that time, it's going to be very difficult to mine Ethereum profitable. But it also means when this difficulty rises here, the inefficient miners drop out. So Hut 8 is gonna have like the most efficient GPUs, so they will continue to mine for a while here. So I think it's likely, or it's possible, that it's somewhere in spring or summer 2022 that Ethereum is gonna end. Ethereum mining is gonna end if the proof of stake and the difficulty bomb will be not delayed. But we have seen here another difficulty bomb here, and it always got delayed here. So we will have it again here, and no one knows where it's going. Right now, Ethereum is very profitable with this machine mining Ethereum, and it will be profitable, I think, at least for 6 months, maybe 12 months, maybe more. Who knows? Okay, so that's the Ethereum story here. But I think it's important to focus now on Bitcoin mining, because Bitcoin mining is a lot more stable. We don't go to proof of stake there, and the hash rate is dropping. So that means the market share increases for the miners. And Hut 8 wants to have a goal of 2.5 to 3 exahash at the end of the year. So calculated with 2.75 exahash with a power consumption of 100 megawatts. So they need a lot of new more efficient miners here. You would mine right now like 19 Bitcoin a day with a revenue of $660,000 here. So that's a lot. So that they should mine like 19 Bitcoins with the hash rate right now. But we know that the hash rate will rise again. So this number here will decrease, but also the price of Bitcoin can rise again. So maybe the revenue estimation here is a good number here, $600,000, $700,000 a day, or 20 million a month here in revenue. So that's gonna be huge. And with the 6 exahash in 2022 here, I think they will consume more than 200 megawatts of power here. With the hash rate and the difficulty right now, they would mine like 41 Bitcoin a day. So I think the hash rate will double at least until next year. So maybe they're gonna have like 20 Bitcoins a day with the hash rate. I mean, it could be more, it could be less. I'm not 100% sure. We have to see how this miner migration will play out. But yeah, the revenue with the low, in my opinion, low Bitcoin price of 35,000 US dollars, it's gonna be like 1.4 million US dollars a day, and in a month like 43 million US dollars. So of course the hash rate will change, of course the difficulty will change, the mining output here and the revenue, but it also can change to the upside. It can change to the downside and to the upside. So huge potential here. If Bitcoin gets back on track and we see this, yeah, let's say 100,000 Bitcoin, 100,000 US dollars per Bitcoin next year, maybe more. If you mine 20 Bitcoins a day, that's more than 2 million US dollars. Yeah, so no one knows where Bitcoin is going. So yeah, we will see. When we talk about Alberta, Alberta is building right now big solar power plants and wind farms here, so they're gonna be more into renewables. They also have gas power plants here, gas-fired power plants. One of them here is in Medicine Hat, installed in 2016. I know that there are discussions about a new gas turbine there. Yeah, we will see. Also, Amazon is going there to consume a lot of solar power with their data centers. So Amazon also a big energy consumer. I think you know this. Yeah, when we talk about financials from Hut 8, I mean the last one in Q1, the assets, yeah, they're pretty big here. 340 million Canadian dollars here. A lot of Bitcoins hold on the balance sheet here. That's a huge, yeah, huge assets. No big liabilities there compared to the assets, in my opinion. Revenue was good here at more than 30 million Canadian dollars. Yeah, and what was really impressive were the total comprehensive income of more than 100 million Canadian dollars in one quarter. I mean, in Q2 this will go down big because, yeah, at that time Bitcoin was at 58,000 at the end of Q1. It's now at 35,000. So I don't think we will go tomorrow to 60,000 again. So there's gonna be a loss there, of course, like with the other miners. But yeah, the Bitcoin holdings are increasing on the balance sheet. And if you're bullish on Bitcoin, and I think you are bullish on Bitcoin, because otherwise you should not invest in these mining companies, then this has a huge potential for a big revaluation here. Okay, so of course the last few months were very disappointing. Since February, all these stocks were coming down, especially Hut 8. There's a huge volatility, so if you want to invest in these stocks, please be aware of this. These stocks are pumping and dropping like crazy. So that's a little bit insane. Yeah, and also we have with Hut 8, a big investor of Hut 8 and the former hardware provider is Bitfury, which is a big blockchain company. They have a lot of hash rate, global hash rate, and they're not publicly traded, but they own like, yeah, should own like approximately 20 million shares of Hut 8 right now. And when there was the last run for Hut 8, Bitfury sold some 8 million shares of Hut 8, and yeah, that was yeah, at that time people were freaking out about this because Bitfury is selling these stocks as a partner, and we have Bitfury on the board of Hut 8. So I think that was a big part of destroying the confidence into Hut 8, and I think that's also a big reason why the stock price is where it is right now. Yeah, so that's of course a risk here that Bitfury sells, but I think yeah, as a big shareholder, Bitfury has the intention to get the stock a lot higher because they are a big shareholder. And yeah, they needed the money back in February to fund their development of the 5 nanometer chip and to create another mining company in North America. And yeah, hopefully it all turns out well, this partnership. So Hut 8 will get new hash boards for their miners from Bitfury with a high efficiency, maybe with a 5 nanometer chip or so. And then I think this partnership is gonna be, yeah, a lot better again. And yeah, we will see. Okay, so that's the video about Hut 8 right now. I think this company with these other companies like Bitfarms, Hive, or all these miners, they have a big potential if Bitcoin, can break back above the 40,000 US dollars. We need FOMO again. We need all these traders again back in crypto like we had early this year at the end of last year. And then I think we could have fun again. For me, it's time to load up again. At the beginning of the next month, I will buy more shares. As I said, Hut 8 is already my biggest position, so I will diversify a little bit more, I think, into some other crypto stocks here. But we will see where Hut 8 is going. I think it was time for me to do a video again about this company, because the last specific video was 7 months ago. And hopefully I do another video 7 months ago when Hut 8 is, the price is a lot higher. We will see. Okay guys, so thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.